fearless in battle, but no blade.
What brings you, Wayfarer? Wander here in Sovendar, Soul's End, Shore's gift to honor dead. I am soon, shield thing to shore. The well-born bridge he bade me guard. Winnow all those souls whose heroic end sent them here to shore's lofty hold. Where welcome well earned awaits those I judge fit to join that fellowship of honor. Faithful Aaron, no few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovendar's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled your doom he foresaw. No shade are you, as usually here passes. If living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry? It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero in the Dragonwood. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. Long since one of the living has entered here. Shore's favor followed, and your aid. Shore's favor has found you, brethren. The Hall of Valor, heart's ease.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades. and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But 3 await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hecon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm, wherever he lurks.
Far you've traveled, your trials long, to taste of Sovngarde's sweet delights.
Blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World-Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheathe our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war. Our wills undaunted.
For death and glory.
The end.
I'll...
Defeat Alduin, destroy this mist.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing! Once more and his might will be broken!
Again! And we break his grim hold over Shor's realm and redeem it for eternity! One more time, and the World-Eater must face us! Crumbles. Do not pause for breath!
The endless weight gives way to battle. Out. Doom. His death or ours.
cleansed his southern garden. This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his southern guard of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting. When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nurn, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Sarot fur Kanaran. Always been. Happy? No, I am not happy. Ze mahi lost ondul bormahu. Alduin was once the crown of our father Akatosh's creation. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch funta korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Sahroch Kondrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in They may yet bow to the Vaxen, brightness of my doom. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Kuza Wundana Wawuthkain. I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Parthenax's way of the voice. As for myself, Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Dremyolok, greetings. The blades are wise not to trust me. Only Khan Niov. I would not trust another Dova. Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Only Khan Niov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. Zimgrif Horvut se Suyech. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fade, ponder, that is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Which calls to you, in your that. Think of this as the fire builds in your Sum. Which calls to you, it is called. Think that is Fus. Let its meaning. You, Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
I can see it in your eyes. You've seen the land of the gods and returned. Does this mean it is done? Is Alduin truly defeated? Perhaps, perhaps not. Dragons are not like normal mortal creatures, and Alduin is unique, even among dragon kind. He may be permitted to return at the end of time to fulfill his destiny as the World Eater, but that is for the gods to decide. You have done your part. You've shown yourself mighty, both in voice and deed. In order to defeat Alduin, you have gained mastery of dreadful weapons. Now it is up to you to decide what to do with your power and skill. Will you be a hero whose name is remembered in song throughout the ages? Or will your name be a curse to future generations? Or will you merely fade from history, unremembered? Let the way of the voice be your guide, and the path of wisdom will be clear to you. Breath and focus, Dragonborn. Your future lies before you. We are all in your debt, Dragonborn. Now you see why I've warned you against them bloodthirsty barbarians. Yes, but understand, during the days of Alduin's rule, all dragons were his allies. There was nothing else they could be. If not for Paarthurnax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thu'um. Kynareth has placed the voice of wisdom within you, Dragonborn. All you need do is learn to listen to it, and your path will be clear. Perhaps, perhaps not. Dragons are not like normal mortal creatures, and Alduin is unique, even among dragon kind.
Yes? I've got my eyes on you.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave.
What is it that you need?
You need to leave.
With good planning. Even now, we must... But our great... Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters.
You need to leave.
That is the best we can do.
It was you convinced the Jarl
need
to
to
trap
leave.
that dragon in the keep. And by Izmir, it actually worked.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
Held captive in Whiterun, and you released it? By the gods, man, why? What do you need?
Faendal thinks he can move Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
How can I help a brother Nord? mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
You're kind of fuzzy. What's wrong with you?
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
Here for work?
What can I do
Get
for
an
you,
axe
friend?
and bring me all the wood you can chop. Keep your eyes open. Damn faithless Imperials. We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to. Got business here in Riverwood, eh? There are worse villages.